Good morning, I'm Clinton Griffiths. With war raging in Ukraine and supply issues, many thought natural gas prices would remain high this winter. But in the past month, prices plummeted 50% before gaining back some ground. Now take a look at this chart for the February contract that's up on AgWeb. You can see prices moving from $5.17 per million British thermal unit to around $3.25. AgDay's Michelle Rook joins us with more on what's behind that big drop.
Clinton, U.S. natural gas prices are trying to recover after hitting their lowest levels since June 2021 last week. The reason behind the implosion in the market is partially due to soaring domestic production and high storage levels. Now, the markets and traders were betting on high demand in Europe, with their prices $30 to $40 per MM BTU higher than the U.S. However, that did not materialize and took the air out of the market.
The trouble in natural gas in the U.S. anyway really started with the Freeport LNG plant going down, reducing almost 2 billion cubic feet per day of natural gas that was going to be liquefied anyway. But the real kicker was in December, in January here, we've had unseasonably warm weather in Europe, and now Europe's sitting with really full stockpiles.
That has resulted in U.S. cargoes booked for Europe being canceled. Add on top of that the recent pullback in the U.S. dollar, which has also depressed prices. Now, Wenzel says funds also pressured LNG prices, going short nearly 90,000 contracts. The market did rebound on Monday, and Wenzel thinks it is a good time for end users to line up some of their supply if they can, especially farmers.
One of the things that a farmer will run into is, drying contracts. Some of those might not be set. But for your larger end users who can look at getting some deals on natural gas, there's definitely pricing here that hasn't been there for over a year. So we would want people to take a look at it.
One of the end users that may be buying natural gas at these lower levels is fertilizer producers. And so the hope is that that will make products cheaper this spring on the fertilizer side. Natural gas futures rebounded on Monday in anticipation of higher heating demand due to forecasts for a cold spell. However, the Energy Information Administration says natural gas supplies are expected to grow more than 2% this year to a record daily average of 100.3 billion cubic feet. So hopefully that will keep prices at moderate levels in 2023.